Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Kay from the Spiritual Parlour, your spiritual medium, astrologer, numerologist, blogger, writer, author, you name it, it's me, and also occultist. So we're back and I'm doing a teacup reading for you this month because tarot readings and astrology aren't the only forms of divination, as you all know, and one of the things I do love are teacup readings. So I invite you to pick your cup 1 with the black plate or cup 2 with the white plate. Take a moment, intuitively see what you're drawn towards, and you can check the timestamps below and you can skip forward to whichever cup you want your reading for. So we're going to make a start. Happy new moon to you, by the way. This is a timeless reading, so if the message is for you, it's for you. If it is not, then it is not, and let it fly. So cup number 1, if you chose cup number 1 with the black plate. So when I looked into this cup, the first thing I saw at the bottom is a big fat Y. I don't know if you can see that well on camera. There is a big fat Y at the bottom. So straight away, this is a big fat yes to something. So if you are someone who's come here with a question in your mind, if you've been querying something, if you've been wondering if something's going to happen, whatever the situation, person, place or thing might be, there is a big fat Y at the bottom of the cup indicating a yes. Now you could also have a first name that begins with Y, or Y could be very significant to you, but what I'm picking up straight away when I looked at this is that something is happening. There is definitely a shift. Now next to that Y at the bottom, there is what I can make out here, and you won't be able to see it because it's so tiny. There's a little bird next to it. It looks like a little bird. So yes, something is taking flight for you if this is the cup that you picked. What this could be to do with, if we look over to the left, which is kind of like the past, there is a hell of a lot of leaves congregated here. Yeah, and these are like, you could say, clouds of leaves. So it's very, very heavy energy from the past. So it feels to me that this could be as well to do with either yourself or even money, because this is running through, if you were to look at this as an astrology chart, this would be houses 1 and 2. So there could be someone who has been thinking about something financially, wanting to manifest something financially, and for those of you, the answer is yes, and if it could be to do with you and your money. Something is about to take flight, which is amazing. For others of you who just have a general query, yes is the answer, and something is definitely taking flight. Now when I did the meditation before I started to read both the cups, I was given a fox. I saw a fox, and a fox, when I looked up the spiritual meaning to be sure of a fox, it's actually luck and fortune. It can represent this, and then there's a big fat yes there as well. So that is excellent for those of you who are working on your finances. Now when I turn the cup around, what I see here is an S. An S. So this is a message for someone who has the initial S, or S could be significant to them. And what I should say at this point as well is that the Y that's formed here and the S, when I turn it this way, is in the distant future, the distant future section. So the yes to whatever your question is, or the yes to something taking flight with the birdie down here, the yes to, you know, moving forward with yourself and your finances, could be in the distant future. So it's not going to be straight away, but it is coming in. Now when I turn it and I look down here and I see an S, there is an initial of S, and again this is S to me when I look at it this way. If I turn it that way to you, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it does form an S. So if your name begins with S, you're dealing with someone with S, or S is significant to you, there is something about an S in a distant future. Now what I could see when I view it this way as an S, there are lots of little lines scattered around it here. in this section. So this up here, this section here with it placed this way, this is like the 10th house. So this is like career, your direction, where you're going, what you're known for, your reputation. And the lines is like an indication of a journey, and it's quite a long line. So if you are someone who your name begins with S, or S is significant for you, in your career you could be set to go on a little bit of a journey, and it could be quite a long journey, or there could be a trip. Now this could obviously be a physical trip, you might need to travel for work, or it could be that physically you're going to learn and go on a journey. Not physically as in travel, but physically as in you are going to, how's Spirit putting this to me, on the job. You're going to go on a journey on the job, whether this be mentally, emotionally, financially, there's a journey for you to be had. Now this could be to do with your career, your fame, what you're known for, your direction in life. For someone with the letter S, S is certainly significant. So if I turned it back round this way in the correct position, I was looking over this side here, and there's also a big scattering of dots here. Big scattering of dots here. If I turn it towards the camera, hopefully you can see it. Big scattering of dots around this area here. Now up here, this is like, you could say, the 8th house. So this is, you know, debts, finances, anything that is shared in life, property, your time, your shared dreams with other people, shared sexual desires, anything in life that is basically not fully yours, but normally things like debts and finances and property and what's owed and what's owned. There's a lot of dots around here, and dots can like be a big indication of money. So I'm feeling for some of you that your 8th house, what you share, if you're someone who's in a lot of debt at the moment, there could be progress with reducing debts, because the dots would be like the indication of money coming in or money being balanced. But it's certainly an energy of money, what I'm seeing around here, and it is in a money house, you could say, the 8th house. But it's not money that is totally yours. It's money that you have to share, yeah, or money that you pay out, or money that a property that you own or something. There could be some kind of balance coming in, or some kind of money. You could kind of break even is a word that's just been given to me. So yeah, this is, you know, if you're in debt, you could be breaking even, which is quite good, because we're coming to the end of the year and Christmas is not far off. Now when I turned the cup this way and I looked over here, where is it? It was around the 5th house here. Oh, let's turn it back around this way. Aha, there we go. Round here, there is a tiny little ram's head. So rams are obviously like a representation, if you want to bring the astrology into it, of Aries, the sun sign Aries. But taking the astrology out of it, rams can indicate quite forceful, aggressive people that are not necessarily people that we want to deal with. Now underneath, it's a tiny little ram's head that's formed with kind of like the dust of the leaves, and underneath it here we've got a line that trails down, and at the bottom of that line right there, there's like a club of leaves there. So this is like an energy, you could say, an energy that's being dragged down, and it's quite heavy. Now when I put the cup this way, it would fall into the 5th house. So this is romance, dating, sex, fun, how we enjoy life. So for some of you, it feels like this could be a message for an Aries to watch out for people that you're dating, that they don't drain your energy. Or if you're thinking that, you know, do I really like this person, you're trying to get to know someone and you're not too sure about them, take your time, because they could have quite heavy energy. For others of you, this could be a message that there is an Aries that's going to come into your life, or you're going to cross paths with an Aries, and they might have heavy energy. And there might be someone that actually pulls you down. And even if I take Aries out of it and I take the astrology out of it, you know, a ram's head, a ram is like, as I said, aggression, forceful, not necessarily someone that we want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. They could be someone quite forceful, aggressive, unpleasant, you know, ill-mannered. So, and it's in the area of, you know, dating, fun, romance, sex, that kind of thing. So watch out, guys. If you're someone who's out there who's dating, watch out, guys. Now this is actually at the top, so this is going on now. So someone could have already met this person and be dealing with this person who's either an Aries, or you are an Aries dealing with this person, or this person is an Aries, or Aries is nothing to do with it, but you've already met this person and they are quite heavy, they're draining your energy. So I would be very, very careful with them, and I would take your time with them, because the line that goes down from the ram's head just leads to a big clob of energy, a big club of heavy energy, and it's not forming like a heart or anything, you know, romantic. It's just a big club of energy. So be careful, be mindful that they don't drain your energy. Okay, what else did we see here when I was looking at this? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so this way, facing this way to me at the bottom here, forms to me what looks like a scorpion or a crab. So again, this is, you know, Scorpio energy, this is Cancer energy. Taking the astrology out of it, it is what it is, Scorpio or a crab, a scorpion or a crab. Now crabs, again, they're like people who, you can look at crabs in two ways. For me, when I think of crabs and how I intuitively tune into them, they are people that kind of shuffle sideways and never want anybody to progress forward. They can kind of hold you back. Now this is right at the bottom, so this is in the distant future. Now on top of that, you've got that big heavy clump of energy here of clouds. So there could be someone who is a Scorpio out there or a Cancer out there who in their home life, because this would be the fourth house, their home life to me could get pretty heavy, and there's a warning here to be careful around the home life. It could be that a Scorpio or a Cancer is key to someone's heaviness in their home life at the moment, their home, their private life, or even someone from their recent past. With the fourth house, it could be the recent past, that is quite heavy with energy. Let me see what else I saw here. It's quite a distinct crab or scorpion, but again, it's in the distant future. So I think that, you know, if you're going through something right now with a Scorpio or with a Cancer, and it's having an impact on your home life, your private life, or from the recent past, this could go on for a little while longer. So I'm going to do some clarification now. I've shown you what I've seen. Where did I put my cards? Oh, 1 second, let me grab the cards. All right, so we're back with the cards. So this yes that we see at the bottom, this why, Spirit, what do we need to know about this why? What's coming in? What is this a yes to? What is this a yes to? Anybody that's been waiting for something with the Hangman, anybody that's had delays, what else do we need to know about this yes? Yeah, it's fortune. It's fortune. As I said, I felt like it could be financial, because you've got all the heavy energy here of clouds that are in your first and second house. So that's you and your money. And you've got the Hangman about waiting, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is like financial stability. So if you have been waiting for your financial stability, expect it to come in. Nice. Really, really nice. Okay. What else did we see? Right. The 8th house, progress with the debts. Oh, wow. Progress with the debts. Okay, so the message is that you need to focus. So over here in the 8th house, we had all that energy here where I spoke about money, potentially balance coming in with debts, what's owned, what's owed, property, 8th house energy. Focus, your second chance is coming in. We've got the 8 of Pentacles about being focused. We've got the Judgment card about second chances, evaluation, doing things again. So focus. If you are someone who is experiencing 8th house energy at the moment, quite heavy with debt, trying to manage your money, trying to get through things, stay focused, okay? Because there is a second chance or a new opportunity to get things right. All right. This fifth house energy with this ram's head, spirit, what do we need to know? Okay, fine. Ah, look at that. Seven of Swords. So as I said, over in the fifth house area where I saw this ram's head here, and I spoke about someone who could be quite aggressive, someone who might not want to deal with, someone who could drag your energy down. The Seven of Swords has just popped out, which is the card of deceit, you know, when someone's trying to do something without being caught. So again, as I said, this ram's head, whether you are an Aries or whether you're dealing with an Aries or whether the astrology has nothing to do with it, and this ram's head is just signifying someone who's quite maybe untruthful. Now the Seventh of Swords has come out, someone who's been dragging someone's energy, someone who's been pulling someone down. There's your clarification. You might want to step away from this energy, because the Seventh of Swords is the clarification card, the card of deceit, the card of trying to do things without people finding out. And this is in the fifth house, so this is dating, romance, love. It could even be that someone here is being unfaithful, so watch out for that person. All right, so cup number one, here you go. That's what I saw for you. So good news, good news. There's definitely luck out there. I saw the fox in meditation. There's definitely a big fat yes to something coming to fruition. It could be around you and your money, for sure. People who are experiencing financial hardships or maybe even have been in a bit of debt, stay focused, because it looks as though money could be coming in. Be careful if you're out there dating with any Aries, or if you are an Aries, or people who are pulling down your energy. You might want to be careful about how honest they're being, or if this is your energy, how honest you're being with other people as well. So there we go, cup number one. That is your reading for this month. Happy new moon, and I will see you in the next reading. Let's move on to cup number two. Let's put this over here. All right, cup number two. Let's see what we got for you, cup number two. All right. Cup number two, cup number two, cup number two. So let's get this the right way up. Cup number two. All right, so cup number two. If you chose cup number two with the white plate, this is your reading. Welcome, welcome. So when I looked at this cup for you guys, the first thing I saw at the bottom here was a love heart. Right at the bottom here, it goes round, round. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see that on camera. Round, round. So in the distant future, there is definitely love, pleasure, happiness coming in for some of you, most definitely. Now, this could even be to do with your career. If it's not love as in romance, those of you who are looking for love, above it, there is a hell of a lot of dust around here, a hell of a lot of spots around here, a hell of a lot of energy, which, you know, congregated together with all these dots, for me is like an indication of money, and it's in your 10th house area. So if this was an astrology chart, this would be the 10th house. So that is the area of work, your career, your direction, what you're known for, and how you move forward in life. So it feels like for some of you, your new love is coming in, and it feels like for others of you, you're going to be connected to whatever it is that you love in your career, which is good news. But keep in mind that the heart is formed right at the bottom of the cup. So this could be this is in the distant future. It's not going to happen tomorrow, basically, but it will eventually happen. So some of you will get that love that you want. Some of you will get that connection to what you want with your direction in work, with your life, with your reputation, what it is that you get up in the morning and do. So all 10th house energy. And if you're someone who has been working on your career, then what the connection could be money, whatever you desire with the heart financially could be coming in for you in the distant future. It was really, really nice energy. So let's see what else we need to know about this love heart, because that is a very significant, you know, very significant shape there. What do we need to know about the love heart, spirit? Okay, let's, oh wow, they've just fallen in the cup. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, you've got the 6 of Wands, which is progression, promotion, public celebration. So this is a card of basically success, and it's high level success. So as you can see, you've got a guy here who's on a horse, and he's got people around him, you know, at the bottom, and he's being publicly celebrated. So success. The other thing that you've got is the card for incoming love, which is the Knight of Cups. Knights are like action and movement for me, things that are coming in, things that flow in. The cup suit is what it is, love, matters of the heart, how we feel, how happy we are. So there could be success with love, as confirmed with the heart at the bottom in the distant future, or success with work if you're someone who wants a promotion, with all the indication of money coming in the 10th house. Nice. Okay, let's put that to one side. Now, when I was looking through this as well, what else we saw when I was going round was, yeah, over here we've got like a heavy energy here, a heavy energy of leaves here. So this is like the right hand side, my right hand side. So this is like the future. So I'm seeing that for some of you there's going to be something heavy come up in the future. Now astrologically this would be the 7th house. So this is like business commitments, business partnerships. This could be marriage, any serious commitments that we have in life. That's the area that it's falling in, and in the future. But I'm going to clarify, because I saw all that energy and I thought that is heavy. Look at all that round here. That is heavy energy. There's not a symbol round there. So let's see what the cards say. What is this heavy futuristic energy? Okay, we've got a card flip over here. Abandonment. 8 of Cups. So something or someone is going to walk away. Abandonment, the 8 of Cups. And this is certainly from an emotional point of view, you could say. Because, you know, the cup suit, as I said, it's about our emotions and how we feel. And there's a man here who's clearly walking away from his 8 cups. He's like abandoning them. He's going in a new direction. So what do we need to know about this future abandonment? This 8 of Cups energy, this heavy energy. Okay. So there could be a Sagittarius involved, or this could be a message for a Sagittarius. If it's not a Sagittarius, it could be that there's going to be abandonment, and it's going to bring around some kind of peace with the Temperance card. Some kind of peace. So from looking at this heavy energy that's predicted in the future, it feels as though this could be due to an abandonment, or a Sagittarius being involved with the abandonment. Maybe you're the Sagittarius. If Sagittarius is not an energy that's involved in this, there's going to be some kind of peace that comes from this abandonment, but it's kind of like a futuristic energy. So it feels like something is departing now. A situation, person, place, or thing. For some of you, something is now departing, and in the future, the energy, how you feel emotionally about this, might get a bit heavy, but there's definitely going to be some peace coming from it. Let's see what else we need to know. This future energy. Okay, so we've got here, oh wow, the sun. So everything is going to be blessed, and you're going to grow from it. But at the same time, do expect to feel as though you're damned if you didn't, or you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, or you're at some kind of crossroad energy. So with the 2 of Swords. So ultimately, yeah. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck here on that shuffle, we've got the 4 of Cups. So it feels very much to me like in the near future, for some of you, there's going to be, it could be to do with your 7th house. It could be to do with your business commitments. It could be to do with your marriage. It could be to do with any serious relationships that you have in your life. If not, this could be something else for you, but something is going to depart. Either a situation, person, place, or thing is going to walk away, or you're going to walk away from a situation, person, place, or thing. It could be a Sag or a Sagittarius could be involved, or you could be the Sag. But even though you might feel as though you're damned if you do, or you're damned if you don't in this situation, everything's going to work out fine eventually. The 4 of Cups is an indication of boredom and being quite on the fence about something, and not being sure whether you want to take an offer. So it could be that what is walked away from, or what is abandoned could be an offer that's on the table. This could be an offer with work. It could be an offer with anything. You take it how it resonates. But there could be something that's on offer that may not be as appealing to some, whether it's to you or the other person who you're involved in. And due to that, there's a departure, and it's going to leave a heavy energy in the future. But ultimately, with the sun's energy, things are going to work out just fine in the long term with that. Okay, so what else did I see in this cup as I was looking for you when I was going round? When I was looking in this cup, let's see. Yeah, so in the heart that we've got formed here at the bottom, there is a smiley face in there as well. So I do definitely feel that whoever is expecting love coming in, whoever's been wanting love to come in, you can expect it to come in, and it is going to make you quite happy. Those of you who it's related to your 10th house or your direction, because the heart is directly underneath the 10th house, it could be your direction, your career, what it is that you're known for, your direction in life, your direction in your work, your direction in your career, your general direction. For those of you who've been looking for some kind of connection or pleasure or happiness with this part of your life, it is going to make you smile, because there's a nice smiley face just here. 2 eyes, 1 nose, and 1 very big smiley mouth there. So that is lovely to see. Let's see. What do we need to know about this smiley face, Spirit? What is the message about this smiley face? This smiley face. Okay. Oh, wow. They're just jumping out. Okay, so the Strength card has jumped out. So this could be a message for a Leo. And the 8 of Swords has popped out in reverse. So it feels as though someone is going to gain some strength, or some of you are going to gain some strength, and you're going to let go of something that was restricting you. You could be a Leo, you could be dealing with a Leo could be involved, or there may not even be a Leo in the situation, because this is the card for Leo. But taking the astrology away from it, the Strength card is exactly that. You can see there's a woman there who is trying her hardest to kind of prise open the mouth of a lion, yeah? So obviously she has to have strength to do that, and she has to be quite brave to do that. So you are going to be smiling about some kind of strength that you gain and letting go of some kind of restrictions with the 8 of Swords in reverse to me. Now to you, this is the right way up, but to me it's in reverse. So the 8 of Swords is like a woman who's here, she's got a blindfold on, her hands are behind her back, and she's got 8 swords around her, so she's restricted, her movement is going nowhere. So you're going to be releasing that with that in reverse, and there's going to be a reason to smile. This could be also communication, miscommunications that you've had with the sword suit. It could be even as well to do with an air sign, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, because this is a representation of them in astrology. But taking the astrology away from it, generally, there's a reason to smile as a main message, because you're going to gain some strength and let go of some restrictions. Nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Really, really nice. Okay. So, what else did I see here as I went round looking at this card? For group number 2. Okay, yeah, there is another face here, and this time it's made in the dust. It's just here. We've got 2 eyes, quite a long nose this time, and a round mouth, and it looks kind of like there's a little bit of a moustache there for me. So I'm getting the energy of a male figure here. Now, putting this down here, 1st house energy. So this could be a male figure. This could be a message for a male. Now, around you, what I could see here around you is the number 7 that was just above it here. So there is a message for a male figure, because this looks like a male face to me, especially with the facial hair. The 1st house for you, there is a significant reference to number 7. So 7 months from now, we're in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So May, so kind of next May. Whatever you're hoping for, or whatever it is that you're working for, there's a number 7 there, so that could be significant. Let's pull some cards on this, because this feels very, very specific, like it's a message for a male. You could be born in the 7th month as well. You could be born in July. or it could be 7 months from now. But 7 is significant. What do we need to know about this number 7? Okay, it's too many. What do we need to know about number 7, Spirit? Number 7. Okay, too many again. Clear messages. Number 7. What is the message for number 7? Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords come out in reverse. So the Page of Swords is, for me, the social media card. So it's about hearing news. So when it's in reverse, obviously that's a little bit of a delay. So yeah, for a male figure here, it feels very much like it's a man for me. 7 months, if you're waiting to hear for something, there's been a little bit of a delay with this communication, or there's been some kind of hold up with it, and you may hear in 7 months, 7 days, 7 weeks. 7 is very significant. Okay, what do we need to know about the hold up? Okay, you could be a male air sign. We've got the King of Swords here, so you could be an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, or an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra could be involved. Or if it's nothing to do with that for you, if it doesn't resonate that way for you, this is communication over something to do with legal matters with the King of Swords. It could even be divorce as well. I hate to say it, but he does represent divorce. So there's been some kind of hold up over communication or hearing news around a legal matter to do with an air sign. You could be an air sign, and 7 months. Give it 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 minutes, 7 days. 7 is very significant for you. You also had the Ace of Wands fall out. So that could be where you experience the breakthrough, the brand new chance, the brand new opportunity, the creative spark, the new beginning with the Ace. So from male here, any male here that's waiting for some news or they're experiencing some delays, give it 7. It could be to do with divorce, separation, legal matters. It could be that you are an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. But in around 7 is when you're going to hear your news. And yeah, that was it, guys. When I looked through this cup, that was it. That was the messages that came up for you for cup 2. So I'm wishing you all a lovely new moon, and if you're not watching this around the time of the new moon, because this is a timeless reading, if the message is for you, it's for you. I hope something resonates. Drop me a comment, let me know, like, share and subscribe as well. Do check out the links below, and I will see you in the next reading.